Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing one of the topic, that is universe creation. Basically, in universe creation, basically the Earth planet actually got born. Basically, that is basically called as Earth planet happy birthday. So like this, basically, if happy birthday is there, then one of the person told that death is also there. Basically, then he told that, but in universe basically there is no death of the planets. Basically, there is only end of the generation. Basically. So one of the person told that what actually generation end is. Generation end means, you can say, for example, myself Sunil Ramakrishna, right? If I will die without the marriage, then my generation is ended. If I will get the marriage and my my wife, basically second wife, will start the process of birth, then basically if I get the child, basically, then that is next generation. So like this, basically one of the person told that basically here basically only generation ends basically in Earth planet basically. That is called generation end basically. Then one of the person told that Sunilar, what is your status of the generation? Then he told there is no status of the generation basically. So currently I am unmarried. Like this basically things basically are told basically. So by chance I died basically, then my generation is ended from the Earth planet. So you can do whatever you want to do basically. So that is Earth planet dead date basically. Here basically generation date end date only basically comes. That is the rule of the universe basically say that only generation will end basically. Earth planet will never end basically. So that is the biggest advantage basically of the universe basically. So due to Earth planet population basically, this basically we have already discussed. And here basically the Earth planet current human generation basically told that basically we have basically 90,000 year basically in the Earth planet basically. So you can universe group basically, you can take this 90,000 basically data basically. That basically the bodies basically, for example 1 lakh people basically are having 90,000 year. So you can take this energy basically, and they are basically incrementing that age also basically. So if after 90,000, 90,001, 90,002, 90,003, 90,004, 1 lakh also basically they are going to give to you basically. So for that basically few groups are also basically created, like Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi is basically they are telling that basically they can give 7 days. Like this basically many groups are basically they are telling that they will give. So current human generation basically, that is the Earth planet human generation basically, they are telling that basically they can give 1 month basically. They told that basically they can give 1 month basically. They told that basically they can give 1 month basically. So like this basically things are basically there. So like this basically Earth planet target is 90,000 plus 1 month basically. And by chance basically this will not able to complete, and within the plan, within this without the target basically the Earth planet will end. Then basically whatever remaining basically, for example 8 days basically they were able to complete. So 8 days plus 90,000 year basically, that will be the calculation of the Earth planet basically, current human generation basically. By chance basically the Earth planet basically was not able to get the the universe group told that basically we will not give you 1 month basically, we are going to finish the generation basically. For example one person told that basically ये ना साला बहुत लफड़ेबाज है. लफड़ेबाज means actually his character is not good, this is not good, that is not good. तो इसकी ऐसी शादी कराएंगे ना हम कि वो लड़की को एड्स हो और उसको वो लड़की है ना इसकी नसबंदी भी करा दे. So that type of Indian communication basically, the Indian people basically mentality are basically ये साला बहुत लफड़ेबाज है. Like this basically mentality, few people basically mentality are like that basically. That ये ना बहुत लफड़ेबाज है means he basically had lots of affair basically. लफड़ेबाज means that basically. And इसकी है ना हम ऐसी शादी कराएंगे ना. That was in Hindi basically. In English basically we will do his marriage basically to that kind of girl na basically. She will do his nasbandi also. Nasbandi means what actually English in nasbandi is, just a minute. Nasbandi means next generation will not happen. Nasbandi English word. Just a minute. English to Hindi translate. Gujarati translate. We will do Gujarati translate. Nasbandi.
Vasectomy.
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 Nasbandi.
Purush nasbandi. Vasectomy.
Vasectomy. In English, basically, it is called vasectomy. And in Russia, I will just tell you. Just a minute. In Russia, basically, what is that called? That also I will tell you.
Виисектоми. Виисектоми.
Vasectomy.
Виисектоми. Виисектоми. Виисектоми.
Vasectomy.
Виисектоми.
Vasectomy. 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 Another language is there basically. France I will say. Just a minute. France में भी देखते हैं.
VASOCTOMY.
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 In Hindi.
Purush nasbandi.
Purush nasbandi. That is Hindi basically. And this is basically France. Just here France I will let you know.
VASOCTOMY. VASOCTOMY.
Got this?
VASOCTOMY.
So this is that basically.
VASOCTOMY.
So that means what? That means this is that basically. But here basically in Earth planet basically, in universe basically the rule is basically what? Earth planet basically never ends basically. So Earth planet death basically will never happen basically. But generation end basically will come basically. Generation end जो वो आएगा basically. In Hindi basically that is. Generation end means Nasbandi. That means Nasbandi means assume that basically my generation is not going to happen. My Nasbandi was done by the Saturn groups basically. And assume basically in really basically this is not done. In really basically this is not done of my way. Yeah, just a minute.
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy. So that is the one basically. So one of the person told that basically, yeah, generation end means that basically yes basically. For example, my marriage also happened, but my generation basically is not going. So when I done the inquiry basically, somebody told that your vasectomy has done basically. In for Russia, I will explain basically what is Russia. In Russia, I will explain just a minute.
Виисектоми. Виисектоми.
Vasectomy.
Виисектоми. Виисектоми.
That is the one basically. And in France basically just a minute.
VASOCTOMY. VASOCTOMY.
In Hindi basically. Gujarati.
Nasbandi.
This is Gujarati.
Nasbandi.
Now in Hindi see basically.
Purush nasbandi.
That is the one basically. So another person told that basically. What is that basically? That is this basically. But in universe basically the rule is what? In universe the rule is this basically never happens basically. This basically is never going to happen basically. So that is the one basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this basically. What actually Earth planet death date is and what is actually the generation end date is basically. So that we are going to see in the next video.